I'm back doing some Star Wars Outlaws. Final game of the night. Most recent Star Wars game, I guess, that is released. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game. I got it initially when the game came out with Ubisoft Plus subscription, but it recently came on sale, so I re-got it again to learn how to speedrun it and stuff. Found a few skips myself and things like that. But yeah, we're good to jump into the run here. And I'm just going to be doing the intro of the game, because the full game run would be like 4 hours currently, so I'm not going to be doing that tonight. But yeah, just the intro is like 15 minutes or so we can show off some of the games, see if you guys want to check it out yourself. But yeah, start new game, and then once I get the ability to move, I will start the timer. But when the game first came out, there was a lot of issues with bugs and artifacting and stuff like that. But there's been several patches since then, and the game has been running really well for me since I got into it. But they also released a demo for the game, and it's kind of like they give you one mission, and then you have like another 2 hours or so to just explore the game map on Tatooine. So it's kind of a pretty generous little demo to check out the game and see if it runs good on your system or on console or whatever. Yeah, it's from Ubisoft. It's not going to be bad.
You're leaving a lot of money.
Well, the main devs that did it, Massive, they did a pretty good job from what I can tell so far. I've beaten the game, but I haven't explored like everything the game has to offer.
Come on, Nix. Let's see Freeman. Then we break into club
But right now we're just getting
cards from their safe. A nice lift, Nix.
some money to do some initial stuff. The game has a glitch where if you're playing on 30 FPS and you are just tapping forward at certain angles on really thin collision like doors and walls, you can just clip right through it. That was something I discovered while playing. So I'm probably just going to play... I forgot to steal from this dude. I'm probably just going to keep the game on 30 FPS the whole time, and that's just the main reason, is for all the clips, it's easier just to stay on 30 FPS, so I don't have to worry about clipping back, switching back for all the clips and stuff.
Preben. Okay, now we get the identicard from Club Tarsus.
But the checkpoint system is pretty aggressive in this game. I don't know how aggressive it is in other Ubisoft games like Assassin's Creed and stuff, but it's kind of like if you don't touch every single checkpoint, the game refuses to progress or load cutscene triggers and stuff like that. So we can do stuff like this, though, where we go out of bounds, kind of skip over some dialogue and slow movement and stuff like that. But our fastest movement is going to be this like sprint and slide.
Do your thing, Nix. Just like I taught you.
You gonna hit it, Nix? No? Okay, I'll hit it.
Here we are.
Delphus is at the casino tonight.
So yeah, we have this little buddy, Nix, this little creature that helps us with a lot of little things.
We're close. The identicard is in the boss's office.
Yeah, we're able to clip through pretty much any door that has collision on the other side of it. Just kind of have to mess around with the angle and stuff. I'm still trying to find the best method to clip, but currently standing or crouching and just kind of tapping forward and changing your angle a little bit is the best way.
Okay, let's pick that log, grab the identicard, and disappear.
There's a lot of decent settings as well you can adjust, so you don't have to deal with the.
Here they are.
There's like little
Come
mini
on,
games on that
Steven. Your plans didn't have a pressure
slicing thing where you're supposed to like rhythm time it.
Bad.
What in the name of...
Okay, we gotta get out of here. It wasn't supposed to go down this way. What have I done?
Oh yeah, that side. I can load up a save for that side room for sure.
Okay, next. Let's try to stun them.
Yeah, I discovered a little Easter egg that a dev left behind, and he did comment on my video that there's actually a way to get to it legitimately, but I haven't been able to discover it myself. But I've tried to get like the subreddit involved, as well as speedrun Discord a little bit.
Okay, we got the
So maybe
identicard.
there's a
The
method we
hook.
can find
We'll be
to
safe
get
there.
in there that's not glitching,
We
but
lay low for a while,
I'll show it
we
off
don't need gag.
after this
Yeah.
run. But yeah, when I discovered this glitch, obviously I'm looking for skips, and
Come on,
I
back to
just
the
happened to
cantina.
go into
It's the
that
only place we'll be safe.
corner where that room
Alright.
was, and I was like, what is going on here?
It's a conversation I don't need.
It's like Frankensteined a bunch of assets together. It's really bizarre, but it's cool. So yeah, we're gonna skip through all the cutscenes. Some of the cutscenes with recent
Skins all
updates,
over the place.
you're not able to skip
can't
them
let them
anymore,
see
and
us
I'm
now.
not sure if that was an intentional decision, but that makes beating the record a little bit more difficult when you lose like a couple minutes here and there on different things. But the record doesn't really do a whole lot of glitching. Not that the glitching will save us that much time, but there's definitely a few minutes here and there that we probably could save. So I'm just doing a little out of bounds here to avoid some enemies and some stealth stuff and slower movement. So we can just kind of use our sprinting and all that to immediately go to the next cutscene trigger, and it works. It's nice when things just work and you aren't required to hit every single domino in a line to
Danyan, how are we
cause
getting
it to
this off?
progress.
You're in position. We'll attack the main entrance.
That's basically
Your
what
job is to
Fallen
stay
Order's
clear,
issue
shield
is
security,
not
and
requiring
get to the vault.
every
You guys don't mess
single
around.
checkpoint to be
When you get a
triggered.
flying
So
boss like Slero, you
it's
have
kind of
to
the
win it.
opposite issue with this game, where we do need to hit almost every single checkpoint. I'm gonna try to do another out of bounds here. It's kind of tricky to get up here though.
Ooh. Whoa.
Come on, quit sliding on the tree.
Ooh.
It's kind of an awkward.
Whoa.
There we go. Yeah, you can ledge grab on pretty much anything that's at a certain distance from Kay's like head. I've seen some pretty glitchy ways of climbing things, so it seems like it's just by default that, and it's not like it's hand placed on every little asset or anything. And that allows us to get out of bounds and stuff like that on certain sections like this. And this is just avoiding like extra side climbing combat and grapple points and stuff that would take a little bit more time. But we still do have to go back in bounds. Ooh, let's not die.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we're going on a side mission that we got sidetracked with to break into this mansion. And, you know, trying to break into a safe and stuff goes wrong and not according to plan.
I'm in position.
Starting the fireworks.
And that's,
Get inside.
you end up stealing a ship to leave the planet. And that's how the adventure kicks you off into the open world kind of design. Yeah, I'd say this game is kind of underrated because I think people saw Ubisoft and were like, no thanks. But
The turbo lift. It's the
it's
most
been pretty
direct way to
decent,
zero
especially on
point.
sale. I'd say it's worth getting or at least checking out the demo. I'm not usually one to like open
energy
world type
barrier.
games.
Has to be getting power from somewhere.
I like to avoid
Next, find me that
a lot of
generator.
open world games because I don't like the traveling between places a lot.
We gotta avoid him next. There's a turbo lift.
All right, we're
And
gonna
of
try
course
this
it's got a
skip.
barrier.
I don't think it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it once just to see if we can get it. But we can use that clipping method here to immediately get to the elevator. Let's see if we can get it. No, it's not happening. But we only have to go right here anyway, so it's not like we would have saved that much time anyway. And the way I glitched it, we don't have to deal with enemies either, so that's nice.
So much for going quiet, Nix. Come on, Paul's waiting. Nix, be careful.
Patched, yeah. Yeah, there was... I used to do like an aim glitch. If you
Get
aimed
in,
in
I'm
cover,
in the
you would
turbo
clip
lift.
through walls, but they patched that.
How
But
long
they
before
didn't
can the
patch
police
this
get here?
weird
This is Lero's place.
30
They're
FPS
not coming.
bug.
Yeah, just more Zarek Bash.
But yeah, I've noticed lots of little things where
There it is. The vault.
if you don't hit every single checkpoint, you know, it won't load properly. So like right here, I just need to interact with the console in that room, but I have to go back and touch this door for the enemy to spawn and for the console to become interactable.
Okay then.
So I probably saved like 5 seconds
Danny.
by doing that rather than
Disable
going
security.
around the normal
Here's
way.
their path.
Get to the vault. We'll clean up out here.
So
and
lots
meet
of
you
little
inside.
skips like that are our time save is coming up with. But go for this. No, I didn't get it. Oh
The
well.
vault. I guess this is where. Let's get it.
Yeah, you
open.
can like clip through that safe door as it's opening. You can also clip into the door as it's moving and
Huh?
get stuck. So yeah, we go to this safe and nothing's in there for us to steal. It's like a rebel that's been captured, and
Eyes open, Kay.
that's kind of where the Rebel Alliance kind of tie-in comes from, and we eventually work with the
Always there
rebels.
when I need you, Nix. Okay, okay. How do I get out of here?
Take him down!
There's gotta be a way
All
out.
right, but yeah, now we're just leaving. We're going to the hangar to steal a ship, and we're pretty much done with the run once we reach the ship.
Sound, Nix.
I want a death mark on her now.
So
I
pretty
promise
short
fortune for whoever can bring
route
me
for
her
like an
head.
intro category.
The be nowhere in the
That's the
galaxy
main
that can hide.
reason I ran it, was because it was so short. But I do want to do a full game run eventually.
Please don't be parachute.
I'm still kind of hunting for skips here and there.
That's 2 jobs gone sideways next. This is way beyond.
Yeah, it is a
agile.
pretty long run since it's an open world type game, so lots of those dialogues in between missions that you have to wait for it to finish to allow you to
Okay, next new plan. We're gonna steal that
proceed
ship
and fast
fly
travel
at
and
it.
stuff like that.
Yeah, sounds risky to me too.
But there could be other glitches and things to discover. I just haven't done a ton of hunting. Yeah, we got a couple more prompts here, and then that will be time.
Just like flying a speeder, right, Nix?
Yeah, I have to right click.
Ha! Got it. Barriers down. Here we go.
And that's time there. After that W input finishes, that's where we split. And then this is an unskippable cutscene, so I'll have to wait for it to show the title card, and then I can show us the Easter egg. It's a cool cutscene though.
Here. No. Work, you piece of scrag. Tashara. I'll take anywhere. We're okay. We're okay.
And there it is. Thanks for the GGs. Oh, you have to wait for this meter to fill before I can pause. All right, let me get that save pulled up to show you guys the cool Easter egg. Do 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 do. Load this one. All right. I'll probably have to use the speeder to. Yeah, I'll just use the speeder real quick to travel to it.
Ready, Nix?
But yeah, while I was glitch hunting, looking for more skips later in the game, I came across this side room.
Shouldn't be a problem for you, though.
And the dev told me, or someone who claimed to be the dev told me that there was a legit way to get into the room. I haven't found it yet, but I've been looking around trying to see what could possibly open it. Yeah. Yeah, I need to message the subreddit mods again to see if they can make like a pinned kind of thing, because it would be cool if we got multiple people involved, because I don't know how crazy it could be of a puzzle or what, but it's this room right here, and apparently there's a way to open this, but using that 30 FPS glitch that I was using throughout the intro run. This is the run, or the room that you can get into, and it's like it's so weird. But this like creature's like Frankenstein with a bunch of assets, like this little alien dude. There's like mouse droids for the feet, It's a B1 battle droid body. The eyes are like these tubes from these cylinder things. It's like a bunch of random other things just chilling in here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I have not figured out like even a clue on where to look to open this up. But it's such a bizarre like Easter egg. Sometimes it's like just a reference to something, but this is like just complete randomness. I love those kind of Easter eggs where it doesn't even have to really make sense. It's just like you can tell a dev was kind of messing around and had fun doing this. But yeah, that's it. That's Star Wars Outlaws. It's on sale right now if you want to check it out or to do the demo. The demo's on Tatooine, I guess, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Hanging out late Saturday night.